Well, howdy everybody, I'm Keith Warren, and this week the high road takes me all the way across the pond to the eastern cape of South Africa, where I'm going to be on a special hunt. And who else would I be hunting with but Huntershill Safaris. We got a big show coming up. We shoot some little stuff or we shoot some big stuff, and we're doing it with all different kinds of guns.
Whoa, look at that blood!
The very first time I came to Huntershill, I was blown away at the variety of animals they have. And literally there's 60, 70 different species of animals. And what sets Huntershill apart from any other place that I've ever heard of in South Africa is the variety of animals all on one location. Every single species is right there. All right, when you go to Huntershill, you're gonna go in there, and they got a lot of guides. And I've hunted here a lot with a lot of different guides. But my guide this time is Jaco.
My name is Jaco Pieterse. I'm a PH at Huntershill Safaris, South Africa. I'll be guiding Keith Warren on the safari. Looking forward to it. I've had the privilege of guiding him before. We shot a black Springbok and a white Springbok together. Had some great fun and great times. So yeah, looking forward to this hunt.
Now, I hunted with Jaco years ago, and we had a good time. But it's like Jaco and I, there's just something about Jaco that if you hunt with Jaco, you will never forget Jaco, and you're gonna find out why.
So far, we've had really good rains. The past couple of years, we've been struggling with a big drought, but this past season, we had real good rains and all the conditions are just great. This time around, it's going to be a bit different. Last time we shot with a 300 Win Mag, but this time it's got an air rifle. I mean, come on, air rifle. But I've heard the stories and looking forward to see what this thing does.
I've never taken a Lechwe before. I've seen them out here, and they're beautiful animals, kind of a reddish color, and their horns are just real cool shape. They look like a supercharged Impala. They're smart, and they taste good, and they're a challenge to hunt. So as far as Lechwe go, the Lechwe weren't even here for so many years. And the reason why is because they didn't place a value on them. But now there's a value on them. And because there's a value, the Lechwe are plentiful. So the conditions are really good. We've been hunting into the wind, and we've got an old Lechwe out here. I guess he's about, what, 300 yards out there, 400 yards out there?
It's, well, 394 to be exact.
Okay, there we go.
So we're probably going to have to move down to the left here, get those trees between us and him, and then just slowly approach, and we should be able to get within range and get a nice shot.
You can see the bull, he's up here about, I'm guessing 65, 70 yards up here. We've made our way up in the wind's really, really good. Come this way, he has no idea we're here. You kind of see him on the other side of that bush right there, head down feeding. He's feeding. How far is that?
This is 48 and a half.
Do you want to ease up to this bush, or you want to?
We can try and get a bit closer if you want.
Easy. Still very. Just walking slow. The good news is he's walking up in the brush. Getting close enough, we need to kind of get ready. He's got to be right here on the other side of this brush. Just behind this tree. I see him.
He's going to come up all the way here.
I don't know how we can get a shot at that thick brush. Yeah, I do see him. Got a small group of black Impala up here that just showed up. And we don't want to booger them out of here. If we booger them out of here, they may take him with them.
Okay, we've got him. It's the one on the right. We've got him at 51 yards. 51 yards, the one on the right.
Broadside.
Yeah.
I'm on him if you're ready.
Oh, good shot. He's going. Oh, the grass is tall.
I lost him.
Yeah, just disappeared in that tall grass behind that one tree. But I don't think he would have gone far. That was a good shot. That was a real good shot.
All I know is I was dead on. I am glad I checked zero on this thing.
Here's the tracks. Oh, there's the blood. Here's the blood. Yeah, perfect. Blood.
Ooh, nice.
Nice.
Look at this. Let me tell you, that's a nice splash of blood. And the significance of this is that African animals just don't bleed like animals in our country. They just don't. I mean, to find blood is really good. Look at this.
Yes. Grass
right
full
here.
of it.
Oh, you gotta like that.
As well. Oh yeah. Look at this.
He couldn't have gone far.
No, not at all.
Very nice. Look at this. Blood here, and then look at you right here. He won't go far at all.
No, lots of blood. That's good. That's good science. Here's the arrow. Oh, it broke off.
Ooh, look at that. So that right there is in his shoulder.
Yeah, that should be stuck in the shoulder. Maybe the other side, the other blade.
Yep. All right. Let's go find our prize. Ooh, look at the blood right here. Oh, wonder what caused that.
I wonder.
Looky here.
Yeah. All the way. Nice.
A blind man could follow this trail.
Yeah.
Look at the blood on his side. Holy cow. It had to have made a giant hole in him.
Oh yeah, look at the blood.
Look at the blood.
Oh yeah.
Look at the size of the hole.
Look at that hole.
Right there.
Perfect.
My gosh. Look at him.
Nice.
Look at the hole in him. What a cool looking animal.
Nice. Nice and old male. Nice and heavy. Roomed off at the top.
Oh yeah.
This is a real trophy.
Look at him. Look at I just think they're so
beautiful.
Short nose on them like that. Probably, I'm betting a 220-pound animal.
Yeah,
I mean, pretty good size.
Yeah.
It's a pretty good size animal. How old do you think this bull is?
This thing's probably about 7-8 years at least.
Oh my gosh.
Nice and mature, old.
And what a hunt. What a beautiful spot and stalk hunt. That's fantastic. I appreciate it. Thank you.
Sir. Well done. Good shot.
Very much. Folks.
And I'm very impressed with that. I'm very impressed with that.
Oh yeah. I'll tell you what, the big bore air gun gets it done. But coming out here to Huntershill is a wonderful place with lots of different species. Look at that hole. Anybody who shoots an arrow is going to want to see the hole.
Yes, sir. Well done.
It's been a long time since we were together.
Yes, sir.
It's good to get back and
definitely.
chase some critters.
Yes, sir. And welcome back. And I'm looking forward to the rest of the hunt.
You better believe it. There's all kinds of animals, and we are seeing lots of them, but I'm actually looking for terminimus. Terminimus, I mean, that's, a lot of people haven't ever heard of them, but like, there's a termite mound here, Jaco.
Yes, sir.
And I know you're a PH, but you don't know this, okay? And inside there could be a termitimus. Okay. And what they've done, these scientists down here, they took termites and hippopotamus, and they put them together as termitimus. And so they go in the ground and they stay in the ground, and if there was one active, we'd know it. He'd be out of here.
All right.
Let's go.
Wild Africa.
You got that right. So we spot a small group of sable bulls. I think sable are the most cool, beautiful antelope there are. And the color of them, they have a mask on their face, and the beautiful, sleek black color on them just makes them really classy. If you've never eaten one, you don't know what you're missing. And so for me, what I want to do is I want to take a mature animal. I don't care what species it is. And so as we look at these sable, we know that there's one mature bull for sure. It's just a matter of, can we get close enough to take a shot? Got some sable up here. They're walking through this brush. The grass is so tall, it's so hard to see them.
Just move around these trees.
All right, hold on a second. Look at them. Oh, they're just too far.
Yeah.
Just too far.
We need to get a short distance.
There we go. Set it up right here. Set it up. Give me a range on it, Jaco.
53.
Okay, here we go.
53 quartering.
Quartering.
Whenever you're ready.
Here we go. Got him.
Nice. Good shot. That look good. He's going. Behind some trees.
I think he just went down.
Yeah. Didn't see him come out behind that one tree.
No. I didn't see him come out. I saw the other ones go out.
Yeah.
I didn't see him come out. I felt really good about it. Really good about it.
I could see blood almost straight away. Yeah. I think he's down. think we should walk there. There he is. I see some black and white. I see some black and white.
We got it, Sable.
There he is. Just look at it.
Wonderful. Look at that shot.
Oh, perfect.
Look at that.
Perfect.
Look at this. I'm telling you, that's a
quartering
big
shot.
animal.
Beautiful.
Look at him. Oh my gosh. Oh yeah. Look at this animal right here. Hey, look at the hole that broadhead made. As long as my finger.
That
is a
quartering
nice,
shot would have gone straight in the lung.
nice sable. Look at the mass right here. Look at the sweeping horns. Look at the markings on his face.
Beautiful, beautiful.
And you know, he's black and white, got plenty of red with bubbles on it right here. I mean, you gotta love that.
Yeah.
What a heck of a hunt.
Yes, sir.
Thank
well
you.
Well done, well done. Good
Thank
shot.
you. Yeah, that was a heck of a day. So the first animal I want to go after is a zebra. And you may be thinking, a zebra, come on, man. I mean, that's just a striped horse, I think. If you think that, you've never hunted zebra, and you've never tasted them either. Well, they're great to eat, but they are smart. For the most part, they love being out in the open country. So Yako has an idea that he says he knows of a spot that the zebra get out there and move back and forth through. And he says we can probably back up against this hill and use it for cover. And so we do. Well, I'll get this dude all set up right here, but I think that if we get a shot here, it's gonna be a long one. The goal here is to kill a zebra with a dragon claw. And I shot this thing at the range, and I mean, I feel very confident in it. But they come through here?
Yeah, they like this little area and just wait patiently, and they should come past here.
Personally, I think it's a long shot.
Yeah, it's probably going to be to our maximum range, yeah.
If you take a look at this country, it looks like it could be New Mexico, looks like it could be parts of Wyoming. It's beautiful. Now it's just a waiting game. Don't move, look, turn around right here, coming in, slowly, way out, but they're coming this way. Keep coming. We may get a shot.
We're getting closer, come on.
There's one noticeably bigger than the other two. That's the one I'm gonna shoot if he gives me a shot. All right, how far is that now?
It's about 110, 150.
Okay, the wind is perfect. They're coming this way, come on. All right, when they hit 85, tell me.
All right.
Dadgummit.
About 100.
No, they're dadgummit, they're taking off. Oh, you don't know how lucky you are, zebra. Oh my gosh.
That's 100 yards, that was close. Close.
You know what,
15.
I'm not doing that with it, I just can't do it. You know, we may have gotten beat out on that one, but I promise you, you keep putting time in out here, and there's going to be more opportunity to come up. So we're just going to keep hunting. Let's go see if we can go for something else. Springbok. I'm going to get in. Let's go, Phil. Springbok. Bontebok. Okay, let's go for something else.
Perfect.
I'm ticked off at the zebra. Next one I see, I'm going to kill him. We'll come back and get that jacket.
Right.
I like that jacket now.
We'll remember that.
So we see lots of different animals way off in the distance, and all of a sudden we pick up a group of Bontebok. I'm after a Bontebok, so we're going to make a move on them. So the cool thing about Bontebok is years ago they were almost extinct. That's right, almost extinct. There was just a handful of them left in the entire world.
Bontebok near extinction, only a little handful left by the beginning of the 19th century. And through hunters and conservationists we actually saved that species. There's quite a few thousand running around South Africa at the moment.
But the reason why they're so plentiful now is because of hunting. And hunters have placed a value on it, and the landowners have placed a value on it, and the people that live on the land protect those animals. They have a big enough population now of Bontebok that they need to be hunted. So they're out in the open, and there's not much brush out there at all for us to use for cover. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna use whatever trees and brush that we have and keep that between us and them to close the distance, hopefully getting close enough for a shot. We made our way down to the bottom, and this is a riverbed down here with a bunch of brush in it. We're using this for cover. For first timers that come out here to Africa, they are amazed at all the thorns down at the bottom. I mean, look at these thorns. And anyway, they're pretty wicked looking, but we're using the thorn bushes and stuff for cover to walk in here, and there's plains all around us. But the only place where there's brush is down here, so hopefully we can peek our heads out here and see somebody. It's a good place for a field tester for a Band-Aid company to come.
Something like that.
You need to have extra tweezers down here. This one that didn't make it right here.
Buffalo female.
Been there a long time.
Yeah, she's been dead for some time.
Those are fangs. That's one of those termite octopuses. Let's go kill some. I feel like a savage. We're getting close to the edge of these openings right here in this giant field, probably a mile across. And the tree line right there, if we can sneak down in here and get up there without them seeing us, we may have a shot at them. Now they're moving off. That's good. That's good. Let's get down here a little bit. Yeah, they slip behind that tree. That's good. That's good. They can't see us at all. Let's try to. Yeah, keep going that way. We're using these trees down here, these few trees down here to get to the edge. If we can get to the edge, they may be right out there in front. If they are, they're dead meat if they're within range. Okay, I'm gonna need a range on it, Yako.
The male's at 87 yards. At the back, second, the female second from the right. The male's just directly behind it. Here we go. Yeah. That's it.
Got it.
That's it. That's it. Man, look at that blood.
Holy smokes, he went right over the top of that hill.
Nice. Nice. Yes.
There was blood coming out of him, right?
Yeah, both sides.
I heard the arrow hit him.
Yeah, you could hear that little impact there.
I saw
I was standing right about
him.
here.
I know that. I mean, I could hear the arrow hit him.
You could hear the impact actually, yes.
And you said you saw blood.
Yeah, yeah, here it is,
What? Oh, there's blood.
There's the blood.
There's
Nice
the arrow
blood.
right there.
Oh yeah, straight through.
Look at this.
Oh yeah, covered in blood.
The XV broadhead, the reason why I shoot that is because animals bleed. Even animals like African animals, they bleed a lot. Look at this. You look at it across here and you can see the grass out in front of us. Oh yeah.
Very good trail, very good blood trail.
Look at the amount of blood.
Yep.
Whew. He went right over the hill. Oh, there he is. Right there.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, look at the
Nice,
blood.
nice.
There's blood everywhere.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, well look, no wonder, look where he hit him. Oh, look at,
Look at the exit.
Okay, if you want to see the hole on the other side, stay tuned because we're going to show you the hole on the other side. Holy smokes! It's a big old hole for a little bitty broadhead like that. That broadhead's a 2-inch cut. Now, if you got a weak stomach, don't look at this. But, look at that hole. And there's the broadhead. Okay, that was a how far shot?
87.
87 yards with an air gun. Shot placement is everything, obviously, but you want a big, powerful broadhead that flies just as straight as it can be, and at 87 yards, this baby got it done.
Yeah, perfect. Definitely.
Absolutely. All right. It's frustrating spotting and stalking, you know. I mean, you blow more stalks than you wind up becoming successful on. That's for doggone sure. And so by the end of the day, you know, you're pretty discouraged. But you can go from a 0 to a hero just like that. And that's exactly what happened. Earlier today, I killed that Bontebok. And that was down on the flats. And right now we are up in the hills, up in the mountains. I'm telling you what, the wind is howling up here. All we're doing is we're getting up on these high spots, looking around, see if we can find some animals, something that we're looking for, and then use the wind to our advantage and get down there and close the distance and make a decision whether to shoot or not. Well, I got some good news and I got some bad news. That's what we're looking for. That's the good news. It's a big herd of blue wildebeest. The bad news is they're going the other way. So at this point, what we're gonna do is just keep bumping along, see if we can get lucky. Short of wearing a spacesuit, I don't know of a way that you can eliminate human odor. But there is a way you can eliminate 99% of that human odor, and that's by using scent killer.
So the Bontebok's down, it's in the salt. Keith still wants that zebra. So I know the spot, and I sure hope we can get one.
We've got some zebra out here. They're about 200 yards, and they're feeding. The wind is from our right to left, so we're gonna try to get in here. See if we get close enough for a shot. I don't know if you can see them or not down there. This is a small group of zebra. The good news is they have no idea we're here, and we got all this brush to use to help block our path up there. So let's just ease on up and see what we can do. Just feeding. They literally have no idea we're here. We're gonna ease ourselves up here. Come on, we're gonna ease our way up here. Come on, take it real slow.
So we find these zebra, we approach them, you know, sneak up on them, and we get in range. And Keith just wants to shoot the zebra. I'm like, whoa, 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 there's a rhino in the background.
He's looking at us. Let's don't get too close to him. Come here, come here. I can't shoot though. There's rhino behind him. Look at that. Hold on a minute. I do not want to piss off one of those guys. So when was the last time that you were going to take a shot at an animal and all of a sudden you couldn't? Because there was a rhinoceros there.
40 yards, 40.5 yards.
All right, here we go. All right, here we go. Look at the blood come out. Look at the blood come out.
Nice,
Oh,
nice,
yes.
good shot. Oh yeah, definitely.
Oh, man.
Nice. Yeah, and down.
Down he goes.
Wait. Down.
Boom.
Yeah! Look at that, down. Yes!
What do you think?
Nice.
That's pretty nice right there. I think I got a clean pass through.
Yeah, I think so. It looked like blood was coming from both sides, yeah.
It was spewing out of his
Yeah.
right side, I know that. It's got to be here.
It must be here somewhere.
So on every safari, there's other people that are involved that don't get as much exposure in front of the camera that are every bit as important as your PH, and those are the trackers.
There we go.
Attaboy, come on!
No wonder he's the tracker.
Everybody, this is Scooter. Scooter is the tracker on this safari. Thank you. Look at that. Look at that arrow. All right, we're fixing to show you a zebra. A black and white zebra with plenty of red on it. Okay, so after you knock down an animal, those are the guys you call in the cavalry. I mean, and here they come. Man, we saw him crash and burn. Woo-hoo-hoo! Look at that hole right there. Here, let's roll him up. Some of these animals are big. They're massive. And these guys come in, they all got smiles on their face. This is what they do every single day. This is, as they say, the proper way to do it. On a safari, in my opinion, a safari isn't complete without taking a zebra. There are a lot of zebras here. Zebras are a challenge hunt. They're black and white, but I'll tell you, they are very, very camouflaged, and they're smart as can be. So I think the wind helped us out on this guy. What do you think?
Definitely.
Yeah, and so what gets me is the whole bunch of zebras were hanging with the rhinos.
Yeah.
So let me ask you a question. You scared of the rhinos? No, you live with them. I'm scared of them. Folks, listen. This is something that I've wanted to do a long time. Take a zebra with my dragon claw. Ooh, look at that. How long a shot was that now?
44 yards.
And today has been a really good day.
A real successful
Thanks
day.
to
Well
you,
done, well done.
And thanks to you. Where the hell's my jacket? I know it's right here. All right, so they called in the cavalry on this deal. They're gonna take him to the meat house and they're gonna cut him up, get the skin off of him. And y'all like eating zebra?
Yes!
Good! The hunt continues, but what we wound up doing, I shot 2 shots, and so I'm gassing up the gun. This particular rifle, this is a 50 caliber Seneca Dragon Claw right here. You'll notice I've got a fill tube right on it, and it's hooked up to this little 12-volt compressor. When I hunt, I always want my gun to be gassed up all the way. I can shoot this gun 7 times before I lose pressure, but I don't want to take any chances. I shot 2 shots on the previous show, killed 2 animals, and now I'm gassing it up, and the hunt gets started right now. All right, so we wound up, we've covered a lot of ground, but shooting an air rifle, I mean, I'm handicapped deliberately. I want to do an air gun safari. So with that being said, I mean, we've seen a lot of different animals. We had a beautiful waterbuck, but how far was that guy?
It was 130 yards.
Yeah, he's just too far. Anyway, we've had an opportunity. We've seen a lot of animals. We just haven't gotten close enough. What do you think?
I think let's just move up here. We usually find some animals hanging out around here, these broken up trees areas. So I think we might have a chance if we just slowly carry on walking up this way.
Yeah, let's go. You know, most of the time I really don't need a guide. I kind of know what I'm looking at. But when you come to Africa, I don't know what I'm looking at. I mean, all of them look the same to me, to be perfectly honest with you. And that's the reason why Yako is so important, because Yako has seen thousands of these different species of animals. And so we come around this edge, and all of a sudden there's 3 male Blesbok out there. And I mean, to me, they all look the same. Yako's going, I don't know, shoot that one.
3 Blesbok, 3 Blesbok, 3 Blesbok.
I see 1.
Which one do you see? Just not the one on the left, that's a young one. Do you see the one on the right?
All I've got is someone. The one on...
Okay, that one's too young, it's a small one.
I can't see him. I can't see him. I got a bush in between me.
Just wait. Maybe he'll present a shot, just wait.
I've got that limb right in front of his vitals. I can't do it. How far is that?
It's 55.
Okay.
5.
All right, here he comes out. All right.
Come on, stop. Damn.
That was close. The one on the left, that one was just too young?
Yeah, the left one was a bit young. The one on the right, the one that you couldn't really see, that was a nice one.
You barely see his head. Crap, that's good though. That's good.
Right. Yeah, we should just work through here. I think we should find some more animals.
Right.
I see a Blesbok.
Do it from right here. Facing us, right?
Yeah, facing straight at us.
How far is he?
3.5.
Here goes. Got him.
Nice.
Ooh.
Nice. Right. He's going. He's down. He's just gone down.
That was quick.
Yes, he didn't run far.
No. That was quick.
Nice. Oh, yeah. Nice. Another one down. Yes, man.
I mean, we had just boogered up these 3 about a half hour ago, coming down through this bottom, walked up on a lone one. That's the cool thing. I mean, if you can find these animals when they're alone, it seems like they're so vulnerable.
Standing right round about here somewhere. There's the prince. Oh, yes, blood. Yes.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Look at the blood.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There we go.
See this? Doesn't have to be hard to find him. This is cool. Oh, look at the coloration in him.
Yeah.
What a
Nice
beautiful
one.
animal.
Nice one.
And look at that shot.
Yeah, look at it. Straight.
I'm gonna.
Straight from the front.
This, yeah. Look at this. Boom, right there.
Nice.
Man, I mean, that arrow, that did its job. I mean, look at this. Oh, nice.
Nice old male as well there.
Oh, beautiful. Yeah, this is what we're looking for right here. A single old male. I chose to do this safari with an air rifle. This is a big bore Seneca 50 caliber Dragon Claw. And I chose it because it's challenging. Okay, I've been to Africa many times and hunted with a centerfire rifle, but every time I've come over here and hunted with an air rifle, it's just a little bit more satisfying. So earlier in this safari, I shot a Bontebok, okay, and it's they look very similar. The biggest difference on them to me is the coloration on them. I mean, Bontebok is darker, it's got a white rump.
Compared to the Bontebok, you can see this one's got that white ivory horns, where the Bontebok had that black horns, and then also on the front of the face, this little bald spot, what we call it, that's actually what Blesbok means. Bles is Afrikaans for bald. So this bald spot here is divided from that white, whereas with the Bontebok, it's all joined.
Greg Harvey is a friend of mine. he owns Huntershill Safaris. And Greg is the guy that when you go to Safari Club show, you're going to go to SCI and you walk by the Huntershill booth, you're going to see Greg.
My name's Greg Harvey. I'm the owner of Huntershill Safaris in the Eastern Cape, and we're an international hunting company with 70 different species, and we hunt all over South Africa. The majority of our clients are just the average person from the USA and from Europe, because we offer really good value for money hunting. We try and offer the best deal at the best price and the best accommodation, the best animals. We take a lot of pride in the quality of our animals. Feel free to contact us directly if you'd like to. Generally, I'll get back to you very punctually.
All right, so I'm kind of tired of doing the spotting and stalking stuff. You know, I mean, I have done a lot of it so far in this air gun safari. So now what I want to do, and this time I'm hunting by myself, and I'm going to see what happens. All right, so we've got the vehicle running, and the reason why it's cover up all of our sound while I hop in here. I'm going to hop in this hide. So when I set up in one of these hides, the arrow's loaded, the gun is cocked, it's charged, everything is good to go, and I'm seated there. I'm nice and quiet. And so the salt is going to attract all different kinds of animals. And so as I'm sitting there, I'm filming lots of different animals, including Cape buffalo. And the cool thing about it is these buffalo are huge. Now, I don't have anything to defend myself with against these Cape buffalo except the dragon claw. So I sit there real quiet because I don't want anybody to know I'm there. Covered up in buffalo. Covered up. So the buffalo, 2,000 pounds of fury is in front of me. They call it Black Death. And it's like, whoop. Then all of a sudden, the rhino show up. The rhino make a Cape buffalo look small. So now it's time to be really quiet. So this hide was like Grand Central Station. I had more different animals coming in. I had kudu and buffalo and rhino, and then all of a sudden, the Springbok show up.
As soon as those buffalo left, I knew something was going to happen. A whole Springbok. I'd love to shoot a Springbok with a dragon claw. Not very many people, if anybody's ever done that before.
So Springbok are really kind of small animals. They're probably 50 pounds. They come in multiple colors. They got short horns, like, you know, maybe 10, 12 inches long, but they're really neat animals, and boy, they're tasty. So I'm sitting there in a stand.
Kudu just walked in. I can't take that shot. Kudu, move out of the way. The Springbok moves.
And so I'm trying to look and see which one do I want to take? Which one do I want to take? And finally I get settled in on this darker one. I really want him. I take aim and fire.
Got him. So I just shot a Springbok and got a clean bastard on it. Obviously, they're only about 55, 60 pounds. They're pretty light. It's going to be about an hour and a half before they come and get me, so I'm going to stay put.
Well, that was one of the most memorable hunts I've ever had in hide this morning. I mean, it worked out fine. It was a nice, cool morning. The first animals that came in were buffalo. Had about 60 buffalo. I started counting. It was incredible. I got some really good footage of the buffalo. And then, of course, the kudu came in, but no bulls, cows and calves. And, you know, when you wind up taking a look at some of the footage that I got of the buffalo, you can see the calves. And you realize that conservation is at work here. And it's because of Greg Harvey that the Cape buffalo are back here in this area where they roamed over a century ago. And so anyway, it was kind of hairy with all the buffalo real close. And but like I said, I got some really good footage, and I looked up and, you know, I saw a couple of Blesbok, and then all of a sudden a small group of Springbok came in. I said, I am in the market for Springbok. And I picked this one out. He turned sideways perfectly. I shot him with the Seneca Dragon Claw, of course. And I mean, he didn't go very far at all. I just want to show you the hole in him. I mean, the hole, it's incredible. This is a good little guy right here. He's probably not but about 50 pounds total, maybe 45 pounds. Very small animal, but a really nice addition to a trip to Africa. So when I headed over here to Huntershill, I told Greg, the owner, I said, look, I want to take 6 animals, 6 big game animals using the dragon claw. He said, you think you can do it? Huntershill has got many different properties that they hunt. The primary location where their main lodge is over 50,000 acres of this giant, rolling, expansive piece of property that's got dozens and dozens and dozens of species of animals. But we changed gears. We went to a different location, someplace I've never been before, and I was really looking forward to seeing this new property. This place looked entirely different than Huntershill. I look at mountains like that, it seems like there ought to be caribou up there. I've been so many places around the world, I think that looks like New Mexico, that looks like Canada, and that looks like Africa. I guess what we're going to do, we're going to just keep bumping around and see if we can run into something. So the cool thing about coming to a place like Huntershill Safari is there's so much game that literally you will lose track of how much stuff you see in a day. And a lot of the stuff is big, really big. If you're going to see a lot of big animals, but there's some small stuff too, and the small stuff, I like to hunt that too. So on this hunt, I'm taking my 25 caliber PCP air rifle and go after some small game. All right, so we're heading in here for lunch, and the lodge is literally right there. Here comes the helicopter. I guess one of the guys is going to take a ride, but right out here, there's some mongoose and ground squirrels that keep popping their head up out here. So if one of them pops his head up, I'm going to put a little pellet in him. This is the eagle claw. Look at his head's right up out there.
Flopped him straight down.
There's another one right there.
It might be a young yellow mongoose head. Oh yeah. 2 for 2.
2 for 2. All right, let's go get him. Come on. All right. I'll tell you what. All the years I've been coming here, I never brought a small pellet rifle.
All right.
Okay. Yep. This one fell right in his hole.
Yeah, and there's the other one. Yeah.
Woo! That little mongoose right here. Yeah. Oh, look at the other one. That's a ground squirrel.
Yeah. Huh.
Okay. Let's lay these dudes out here. Yeah, look at the difference in them. Okay, 2 different species right here. They're just little varmints. Yeah, I have to put a thumping on them too, you know what?
Yeah, you could hear the impact on them.
If you're in South Africa or South Texas, I mean, everybody loves a good straight shooting pellet rifle, and this thing right here will shoot in the same hole. I'm telling you, these things are small. Their heads are a little bit bigger than a quarter, and what do you think of that? What do you think of that?
Nice.
I'm liking that a lot.
Well done, well done.
All right. Boom! Big game, small game, we do it all. All right, so on this segment, Johnny, who is co-hosting the show now, he's going to be in front of the camera, and I'm going to be behind the camera.
So I'm very excited to be back over here in South Africa at Huntershill Safaris, because I actually came over here with Keith a few years back, and we had an absolutely awesome time. I took a Kudu, and it was literally one of the best experiences of my life. So the fact that I get to come back over here and hunt with Keith, I could literally not be more excited. Let me tell you about our PH Yako. First, he is a super great guy. He works extremely hard to get it done for you as a hunter. The other thing about him is he has the best personality. Yes!
What do you think?
Nice.
Now, Johnny doesn't want to shoot something little. He wants to shoot something big. So if you want to shoot something big, don't you have to have a big gun? All right, call me crazy, but call me somebody that listens to what our viewers say. All right, we're at the range, and this is a Nareen 50 BMG. This is the ULR rifle, and I call it the big man gun. All right, we're fixing to send 5 rounds down at a target. We're gonna give her a whirl. But I wanna show you how this thing loads, okay? You've gotta take the bolt, you set the cartridge in the bolt just like this, and you come back, put it in the receiver. Just like this. And when you push that bolt down, baby, you're good to go. So right now, we're gonna see how accurate it is. Hold on. Yucko.
Yes, sir.
Hold these.
Okay.
Otherwise, these are gonna go all over the place.
All right.
All right.
Ready when you are.
Watch that target. Here goes.
Man!
Baby!
Man!
All right. I'll trade you. Give me your fresh one.
Yes,
All
sir.
right. Look at this round. Before I show this to you, I want to show you this. All right, Johnny, as soon as I get done with this, you're on deck. All right. One last shot, baby. What do you think?
Wow, yeah!
Whoa!
Man!
Yes! All right, Johnny Piazza, your turn. You're on deck. I'm gonna Step back over here. You get on there. Ride the bull, baby.
All right.
Oh! I love that. Boom! That concussion went in there.
Oh, yeah.
Dead center, sir, just like yours. Dead center. Perfect. All right, let's see what this bad boy does.
Yep.
Fire in the hole. Oh man! I love it!
And that little grip is really cool. That's a Timber Creek grip, and that's going to help you. So don't, before you pull the trigger, I want you to tell me now, but I want you to kind of get settled in where you feel really, really good on it.
I didn't kick that hard.
You saw a bull? Yeah. Well, I just saw his horns. Did you see it when it walked through the cross? Yeah. We are looking for black wildebeest right now. We've got the 50, and I'll tell you something, it ain't light.
It's actually torture carrying that rifle. You spotting and stalking carrying a 50 B&G.
It's got a barrel as long as my body, and it weighs 33 pounds, but I was just thinking to myself, it feels like it weighs way more.
But it's something that's like, you know what? We want to do it. It's our choice. Hunting is full of choices. Life is full of choices. And Johnny chooses to hunt with the 50 BMG.
But it's still fun. We're still having a good time. But I told Jaco earlier, I was like, this is why you never see people doing this, because this thing's huge.
You know, black wildebeest are a super cool critter. You know, living over here in the States, you ain't never seen anything like them. You know, first of all, they're wild as all get out. You know, running all over the place, bucking, all sorts of things. But they're actually extremely cool looking. You know, they got a big front end, you know, a really skinny back end, and these horns that come down the front, almost like demonic, with like a big old beard. I'm out here, and I gotta be honest with you, the first thing on my list is a black wildebeest. So Keith, Jaco, and I worked down in this bottom, and sure enough, boom, there's a black wildebeest. Now, that being said is, we really can't see them too well.
I think they're heading in the direction of that little open spot. Okay. Get yourself set up here and we'll just see what they do. All right, see what they do. All right.
There's a group of black wildebeest, and there's at least 2 shooters in the bunch. I'm laying there, I'm rock solid, I'm good to go. Now keep in mind, Keith and Jaco, they're up high. You know, they're standing above me, and they've got a totally different point of view than I do. Now here come the black wildebeest. Now one passes by and Jaco goes, that's not a shooter, don't shoot. And then he says, okay, shoot the second one.
260, that second one.
I think I'm good to go. I put my earmuffs on. That being said is, unbeknownst to me, things kind of changed. Jaco had said, don't shoot the second one, shoot the third one. But I didn't hear him. So when I got a shot at that second one, I took it.
What'd you do? You shot the wrong one.
What?
You shot the wrong one.
I shot the second one. Now that being said is, Keith being the cameraman that he is, not that he's a cameraman, he's normally in front of the camera. I didn't even know there was a third one. Did you get it? But he actually captured the shot on camera. Just in the last minute, you could just barely see it. But hey, we got the wildebeest, we got the footage. It was actually a heck of an experience. All right, folks. Well, he did not go far at all. It was a good shot, and the 50 BMG put him down. This thing is so loud that we have to wear the big earmuffs for it. And to be quite frank, we got a little bit of a mix-up there. So there were 3 wildebeest, which I thought that there were 2. And I knew that there was 1 shooter in the bunch. It was just the communication was off. They walked out on that narrow strip, and I was lower, so I couldn't see the third bull. And all I heard was, you're good to go on the second bull. And I put my headphones down. Long story short, this guy stopped just long enough for me to get a quick shot, and it whopped him. And thankfully, Keith being the producer that he is, got it on film. It's off and to the right, but he still ended up capturing it. So came out, cracked the shoulder. Yeah. What do you say? That's probably a hard shot. And we got a beautiful animal. I'll tell you what, these guys are absolutely awesome. First of all, this boss and these horns are amazing.
Cracked up,
Yeah, absolutely. And their mane, they got a gold mane and a gold tail, and they're just awesome animals. So to get the chance to hunt one of these was just an experience of a lifetime. So again, thank you very much.
It feels like art.
You think that was a hard shot?
On this part of the show, we're going to tell you about the legend of the Black Mamba. We'd heard about it. We'd heard lots of stories about it. And we thought it was a bunch of old wives' tales. But let me tell you something. The legend of the Black Mamba is true. The Black Mamba is actually Jaco's rifle. And It's legendary. I mean, it has knocked down more animals over there than just about any other gun they have. So we had hunted hard all day long, and we were heading back to camp and actually bumped into this kudu. And this kudu was a pretty good ways off, but it was getting dark. It was like, all things considered, Jaco just decided to pull me off.
I think let's not shoot him. He looks a bit young still.
Really?
Yeah, it's a bit dark to see, but
yeah, it's getting close to dark. It's hard for me to see. All right, so it's a brand new day, and I got a long list, and so what am I after? Everything. I'm after everything. So we're doing the Ankle Express this morning, and we're just covering as much ground as we can, doing it quietly, but doing it carefully. We round the corner, and guess who's standing there? A nice Blesbok. So as I take aim, I only have a butt shot. I mean, it's like, I'm not gonna take that shot. Which one, Jaco?
the one on the right. Take the one on the right. I can't see him, Keith.
I'm not gonna take that shot. Yes, turn sideways.
Just wait for him to turn.
Then all of a sudden he turns around and looks straight at us. And I had taken the frontal shot on those Determinator targets hundreds of times. I knew for sure I could make that shot. The one in the back, correct?
Yeah, the one on the right, the one on the right.
Like that. What do you think of that?
Well done. Nice.
The Black Mamba strike.
Nice.
Okay, you may be wondering what the Black Mamba is. This is the Black Mamba right here, okay?
Oh, there he is.
And look where he dies.
Right in the road.
I didn't even know he was in the road. So a mature male of this species is called a ram.
Yes,
correct?
sir, ram.
Oh my gosh, look at it. He's got really
He's
good
heavy.
mass.
He's heavy.
Beautiful.
Nice.
And the markings on his face, look at that. What a cool animal. You know, he was curious. We've been walking around and we've been seeing a lot of different animals, but they've been a long ways off. Seen Waterbuck and Kudu and, you know, and Impala, they've been a long way off, but we're actually heading in for lunch. And going over these ridges and came across this guy, and it's like there were two of them. And they didn't know what's going on. Thank you again.
Well done, well done.
Thank you again. Jaco just saw a mountain Reedbuck up here. Trying to get up here where we can actually see a little bit better view.
There he goes. I'm gonna stop right here. I'm gonna stop right here.
Yeah, I see him up there now. Get the bag. Yes, sir. Get the bag.
About 40 yards.
I got him. Okay. All right.
It's 380. 380.
He's standing broadside, correct?
No, just under that tree. Just under that tree.
He's facing right.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Here it goes.
Ah, yes, baby.
Going down. Going down.
Oh, no, he's not going anyway.
Oh my God!
Oh, what a shot! What an early morning start!
Black Mamba! Okay, we are it's early in the morning, and we're doing our best to kind of make our way up. Jaco sees a mountain Reedbuck, so what the heck? You got to take one. Good job, guys. Ooh, it looks like a little white-tailed deer. Look at that, white-tail. Oh, nice. Oh, look at that shot. Get on over here, Jaco. Come on, no, get on over here. See, every single time they wind up, we get an animal down, it's a process to actually get him all propped up and shown off properly. But, you know, when I shot this guy, I had no idea he was as tiny as what he is. I mean, look at this guy. But he's probably only about, I guess, 45, 50 pounds. Little bitty, but quality-wise, talk to me about how this thing is quality-wise compared to, I mean, he's mature, right?
Yeah, he's a nice old mature male. You can see he's hard at the bottom here, nice and thick, bent up. You look for something that's ear above ear length.
I want to move it. I mean, now's a perfect time.
Let's go.
In this country, there's no telling what you're gonna see. I mean, it's all broken, mountainous, rocks, lots of brush, and so there's no telling. I mean, you may be looking at some spot, not even see the animal, all of a sudden looking, he's been there the whole time. So that's really what happened in this case. We came across this old waterbuck and had literally no idea that we were there. All right, so the weather has started changing. We drove up on top of this hill and we got a waterbuck, a really nice waterbuck down there, but he is a long ways off. How far is he?
593, 593.
Which way is his body though, Jaco? I mean,
So in the gap when he's lying, you can see his neck coming down like that, and then his body's actually back towards us, you know. You see that grey spot in front of the base of his neck?
I read the wind. Jaco says exactly where to aim. I take aim and I fire.
And down! And down, just flopped over.
He just went to sleep.
Back to sleep, yeah?
Holy smoke! Yes!
You
think about that?
Just roll over.
Good shot.
Oh my
Nice.
gosh.
It's gonna be one hell of a recovery, but what a shot. 600!
We got a heck of a hike coming up. It may not look like it's very far down there, but I can guarantee you one thing. That's a long ways and it's gonna be a pretty good hike to get down to him. Nice.
Yeah, nice old bull.
Oh my gosh.
Nice old bull.
Oh, look at that, Jaco.
Yes, sir.
Oh my gosh, I did not have any idea that he was that big a body. Here, hold on to Black Mamba for me, please.
Yes, sir.
Look at the size of the body on this animal. The hair is very coarse and much bigger body than what I thought. And you know, we've seen several of these while we've been here on this particular piece of property. What I think is cool about this animal is the fact that every one of them that we've seen has been solitary. But this is the only one that literally gave me a really good opportunity, and it was a long shot. But I mean, I think I squeezed the trigger right before he stood up. Come over here. I want you to see how big a body this is. I mean, I want to show this guy to you. He's absolutely beautiful. I mean, look at the markings on his face. I mean, they're just absolutely beautiful. And he's a whole lot bigger body than I thought. His horns, look at the mass on his horns. You see, come up, they sweep back, and then they come forward, and he kind of broomed off on the ends of them. Just a massive old bull waterbuck. Speaking of helping out, we're gonna have the trackers are down here coming behind us, and they're gonna get to work on this, and then it's their job to get him out, and it's my job just to get me out. If it took an hour to get over here, it's gonna take 2 hours to get back. So anyway, well worth it. Well worth it. Look at that. An old bull waterbuck.
Yeah.
Yes, sir. So Johnny's in front of the camera and he's toting around that 50 BMG and he's getting his workout. And me, I'm behind the camera. Okay, and so we're going along and all of a sudden, boom, Jaco spots a group of zebra. Okay, and I mean, I don't know how many there was, but there's a bunch.
You know, we pride ourselves on being very engaged with our audience, whether that's on TV, YouTube, Facebook, it doesn't matter. And one thing that people talk to us about quite often is, why do you hunt zebras? It's a very common question. You know, zebras are this iconic animal of Africa. You know, you see a zebra, you think of Africa. And a lot of people say, oh, it's nothing but a striped horse. Well, I wanted to dive into that a little bit because I knew I was going to get to hunt a zebra on this trip. And I wanted to find out, why do you hunt a zebra? Now, that being said, is one of the most important things is that they need to be managed just like any other animal. I don't care if it's a whitetail in Texas or a bull elk out in Colorado, it all needs to be managed. And zebras, they're no different. First of all, when you're hunting a zebra, you're going after a big male stallion. Reason being is, you need to control the population. You need to let new genetics into the herd. But nothing is more destructive on a herd than a stallion. He'll move into a new harem of females, he'll kill all the young males and deplete the population. So that's why we're out here specifically managing for an old stallion. There's a purpose to this, just like every time we go hunting. Every time you pull that trigger, you're making a management decision, and it's no different with zebras.
I got to get the camera set up, and man, I mean, I'm out of breath, and I can only imagine how out of breath Johnny is.
You're looking at a herd of zebras down here, and we're up on a high spot. They don't quite know what they're looking at. We're fixing to show you what it looks like when you shoot a zebra with a 50 BMG.
He's got his ears on, because if you're going to shoot that 50 BMG and you don't have ears, you won't need ears after you shoot it because you're not going to have any ears left.
So now, as far as zebras go, I gotta be honest with you, kind of all look the same. You know, whether it's a stallion or a mare, they look very similar. So I'm gonna look to Jaco because he's the expert. And when Jaco tells me to shoot, that's when I'm gonna shoot.
The third one from the right?
Yeah, third one from the right.
How far is he?
The herd is down there. They kind of know something's up. Jaco's calling the shot.
Good. 230, 230, 230.
Third one from the right.
So I let him have it.
Oh, look at that blood! Holy! Look at that blood! Yeah, and he's gonna go. And he's gonna go. Gee! Look at that blood! Did you see that blood? You see that blood? Are you kidding me? Hey. Oh man! Nice! You know he's down. Just gushing, huh? I've never seen anything like that.
No, never, not with another rifle.
It's done. It's done.
So as I'm filming, I'm sitting here thinking, look at this. The blood trail is everywhere. And you would think that it would go 30 yards, 40 yards, 50 yards and tip over. Because of course you're shooting it with a 50 BMG.
All right, folks, we're warning you. If you got a weak stomach or you don't like seeing blood, you need to look away right now. Definitely look away right now because this 50 did a number on this zebra. This is the exit. Now, that did a whole lot of damage and the zebra didn't go far at all. Let's show them the entry. So the entry is very small. Perfect right here behind the shoulder. And it just passed through, it was a little bit quartered away, and it made a big hole on the other side. And you might be thinking that's too much gun. Well, it was an ethical shot, and the zebra didn't go far, and all the meat will be saved. And all the meat from this zebra will go to local communities, and every part of it will be eaten. It's actually very good to eat, isn't it?
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah, yeah. It's
Sweet taste to it.
Yeah, sweet taste. Anyway, this has been an awesome hunt. The 50 BMG did phenomenal. This is a ULR by Noreen Firearms, and it is a straight shooting gun, folks. That is exactly where I was aiming. So anyway, it's been a lot of fun. Heck of a time having a 50 on a safari.
Well done,
Thank you,
well
brother.
done.
Now, if you're out there and you're looking for a safari to go on, I would highly recommend Huntershill Safaris because we have been having nothing but a good time, haven't we?
Yep, yep.
And we've been getting it done. So I appreciate you, and I think it's time to get this guy back to the skinning shed. What do you say?
Just about.
Excuse me. You see any kudu around here? I heard you're the expert. You know where the kudu are. You got that figured out because they're somewhere in the bush. I can't figure out where they are. Give me some. He said, follow me. I got a long list of animals to take, and I'm going to start out with the kudu. Now, anybody who has ever thought about going to Africa, odds are they thought about taking a kudu. I mean, kudu are also known as gray ghosts. They are unbelievable. They're big-bodied animals. They've got big noses, big eyes, big ears, and they've got all the senses. And so I've taken a lot of kudu in my time. I've taken some really good kudu. But on this hunt, that's what I'm really after, a kudu. So we get out there and we're hustling around, covering lots of country, looking, and all of a sudden we come across this hillside and we spot a kudu bull. And Jaco looks at him and says, that is an old bull. All right, so on this side hill over here, we've got a kudu bull. We just can't tell how good he is. What do you think, Jaco?
Wait, he's moving. Let's see, let's see.
I don't know, he looks,
Oh no, look, there in front of that dark green tree. If you look at him now, he's got nice tips on him. They're
yes, he
forward.
does.
No, I think we must take him. I think.
How far is he?
Let me just get a range.
How far is he?
410, 410, 410.
Okay, the hold on him. I know what the hold is on him. All right. Okay, I'm good.
All right, whenever you're ready.
I'm good. You just stay on him.
Ouch.
How'd that do?
Ouch, he's stuck in a tree.
What?
Oh, down. Oh, look at him rolling.
Oh, nice. He's coming the right way. He's coming downhill. Okay. All right. We wound up earlier today. We shot a really old waterbuck. I mean, it just KO'd him.
Yeah.
I'm telling you, I'm shooting the Game Changer ammo by Sierra. And I'm telling you, it is unbelievable. Unbelievable.
What it does. Well done. Well done.
It knocks them on their fanny. Now, okay, it took 5 hours to get that waterbuck out. And we are about an hour before dark. So we may be a while going up there to get him. So stay with us. We're going to do some hiking, get up there to a nice kudu bull. The Black Mamba Does it again. I'm telling you what, that's suppressor. People coming from the United States that wind up shooting suppressed rifles, they go home and they all call silencer shop. I mean, it's like, they gotta have one. You may not be left with the Black Mamba after I leave. And I'll tell you what, these mountains are a whole lot steeper than that. Look. Oh my goodness, look at him.
Look at that.
He's beautiful.
Beautiful.
Look at the ivory tips on him.
Yes, sir.
Holy cow, come on. Let me scoot through here. Look at that shoulder. That's exactly where I said I wanted to hit him. But look how big he is. I mean, ivory tips on both horns.
Well done.
Thank you, Jaco.
Yes,
I'll tell you
sir.
what, this is pretty fine. What we're gonna do, I want to get him drug back over here so we can show you this beautiful animal. He is simply gorgeous. All right, we got him out here where you can see him a whole lot better now. He's up on an extremely steep mountain, but take a look at these spiraled horns. And he's got these hooks, these ivory tip hooks up here on top that go forward. He's absolutely beautiful.
Yes, sir.
I just think that kudu are just the most amazing animal, and they call them the gray ghost for a reason. They are weary. And look at these big old ears. The ears allow them to hear so well, and their vision is incredible, and their sense of smell, they've got it all. I mean, these animals have it all. They're like an elk on steroids. I mean, and they're huge. I mean, the body-wise is big. They've got these beautiful stripes vertically on them like this down their side, and a mane up on them. They are built for the hunter. I mean, they're built for the hunter that wants to put it out and go after him and after him and after him. And this guy right here, I guess he just thought we couldn't see him. I mean, what, 410?
410, yes,
410 yards. I mean, it was a perfect shot. I mean, just put it right there on the point of his shoulder. Impala are cool little animals. I say little because they're probably, I'm guessing, around 80 pounds. They have really short reddish hair. Their horns are neatly curved and they are really tasty. They're not a real big target and they're fast. I mean, for the most part, when you see one Impala, you're going to see a whole group. They're herd animals like most of the plains game animals in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. So I'm looking for a mature ram. Now, I don't know the difference between a middle-aged ram and a mature ram, but Jaco sure does.
I think there's some Impala on the hill there. Oh, got some Impala. Back. Got some Impala here. 330. The one on the left. Yes. Yes.
Felt like a really good shot.
It's like
look at that. That felt like a really good shot. It felt like I hit him back here right behind the shoulder. And
I'm pretty sure he's down.
What do you say?
Yes. Yes.
I like that. What do you say we walk up to that guy and check him out?
Yes, sir. I think we're gonna have a little bit of a tough time finding him in this tall grass, but I'm sure we will.
Okay.
Yes,
how far away is he?
Yeah, we were standing at 330, so he probably ran 30 yards or something.
We're gonna go up, we're gonna take the rangefinder, we're gonna go up until we get 350 yards from the truck, okay? And that gives us an idea where he was standing, and then we'll go off in the direction that we think he went. We should be able to find some blood.
Oh, there he is.
Oh, look at that, I see a horn sticking up.
Yes, sir.
Look at this beautiful animal. Oh my gosh. Not very big, but they're little bodied animals and they're beautiful. A trip to Africa would not be complete without an Impala. Boy, I'll tell you, they're some kind of pretty. Their coloration is beautiful. The hair is very short. This right here is the bullet right there. This is the Sierra Game Changer just underneath the skin. And what happened was 100% of the energy of the impact of that Game Changer remained in this animal. Many bullets will wind up when they hit, they just go all the way through. And when they go all the way through, they don't deliver 100% of the velocity, the energy of the bullet into the animal. But this guy got 100% because it's a Game Changer. All right, so we wound up, we just started heading down. It's starting to get warm. This is really the best day we've had so far. And we just recovered an Impala and we stopped. We got Impala down here. How far are they?
490.
500 yards, and they are There's a bunch of
Yeah,
them.
they keep on moving. They keep on moving.
They have no idea that we're here.
Yes, look at that one. You see the one coming down from the right? He's coming down. Like if you look straight down, the thick line of trees, it almost looks like a little red road there.
Yes,
around it. He's coming down to that.
Now he's going left, right?
Yeah, he's going. Yeah, that's him. Yeah, he's going left, left. You see that tall yucca, the aloe vera?
Yeah.
He's directly in line with that.
Okay. All right. That's a 2-minute hold.
Oh, that's it. That's it.
Look at him. Look at all of them come out of there.
I think he's gone down. He didn't go
that brush
far.
right there.
Yeah, he
went
just
the brush
jumped
right
into
there.
that brush and he didn't come out.
That's good. That's real good. 500 yards.
500.
What do you think,
Yes.
Jeff? There a road down there? These guys are working it on today. I guarantee you. I mean, on any safari you go on with any safari company, the trackers and the pH are what make it. I mean, the safari company would not be a successful safari company without unbelievable trackers and unbelievable pHs. So they're going to go down there and bring him up here, and we'll show you what that Impala looks like. Good Lord.
Sorry.
Thank you.
It's okay.
Thank you. Thank you, Scooter. Thank you. Look at this shot right here. Look at that. 500 yards. Double long shot, 500 yards. Come on, guys. Get over here. Get over here. This is a team. This is a team. These guys never stop working. Never stop working. And that's the way it's supposed to be. But I'm amazed at how tough these animals are.
Yes, sir.
That is a beautiful, well-placed shot. And you saw him dive off 15, 20 yards. But the coloration on these guys is remarkable. I look at the little black spots on the legs like this. I mean, they're just beautifully colored animals. Very nice.
Real nice Impala.
All right, guys. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Thank you very much. I mean, we have laid them out this morning. Started with the 50 BMG. Wound up pinning it up with a Black Mamba. And I'll tell you what, it doesn't get any better than this. So I'm going to be self-filming on this hunt. I'm going to be in what they call a hide. This is a blind, like we would call it down in Texas. But over here in the eastern Cape of South Africa, these are hides. And this particular blind, there's a salt lick right out in front of it, about 18 yards. Okay, and what I'm looking for, it's just a mature animal, that's all. Cape buffalo came in. I saw a lot of different, giraffe. I saw lots of different animals, but nothing really tripped my trigger. So I'm sitting here watching all these animals come and go, and I'm listening the entire time. What I'm listening for is a shot from Johnny's 50 BMG.
So Keith's set up in a blind. He's gonna try to do another air gun hunt. And me, I'm joining up with Grant. You know, our boy Yako, he had to go take care of some personal stuff, but Grant is stepping in. And Grant is an awesome guy. He's super nice, and he's actually the helicopter pilot out here. And he's a heck of a pilot. But what he also is a heck of a PH. So I'm taking Grant, I'm taking the 50 BMG, and we're gonna go see what we can make happen. So sure enough, we end up getting up on a Gemsbok, and this guy's bedded down, and he's actually in the perfect spot. So I quickly indicted Grant as a cameraman, and I'm on the Gemsbok with the 50. So I say, Grant, get on the Gemsbok, and whatever you do, make sure to get the kill shot.
Folks, we've been waiting for 30 minutes for this Gemsbok to stand up, and I'm laying on a rock. My legs are shaking.
Don't know why that thing hasn't stood up yet.
Ready?
Yeah.
Oh, here we go.
Okay.
You sure you got him in the middle?
Yeah, you just,
Hey!
your head's in the way, just
Hey,
right.
my head's in the way? Okay, we're not doing it then.
Yeah, okay, don't shoot. Let me just set up again, yeah?
Here, bring it up here, Grant. All right, if he goes in there, I'm gonna try to stop him. Still on him?
Still on him?
Still rolling?
Yeah. Okay,
Oh, hey, stop. Hey! I'm not shooting through that brush. Hey! Hey!
okay, just,
Hey! Is he out of frame?
no, I've got him.
You got him? You got him?
Yeah. Just watch that rock in front of you, John.
Okay, you got him good?
Just wait.
You got a rock blocking you?
Okay, when you're ready.
Is it good?
Yeah,
You can see him clearly.
clearly. Perfect.
What do you say to that, buddy?
Well done, Johnny. That's brilliant. That's an awesome Gemsbok.
Oh my gosh.
Well done, my friend.
I didn't know if that was gonna happen or not.
Perfect shot. He went probably 60 yards and that was him. Tumbled over just behind the rock there.
It was perfect, so he didn't go far at all. It was a very ethical shot. That is a beautiful animal.
All right, editor, are you punched in? Okay, good. Because if you're watching this, folks, and you don't like blood, or you're a little squeamish, look away now, please. Because this 50 did a very good job on this Gemsbok. We'll show it to you now. This is the exit. Okay, that made a very good sized hole.
It did indeed. That exit is impressive.
Yes, and that being said, that is what you want.
Behind the shoulder, good vital shot.
I mean, this is an absolutely beautiful bull. I mean, these horns are pretty dang long.
Yeah, they're long and they carry their mass right up to the top, which is nice.
About the length of his body. And then the markings on the face are absolutely beautiful as well.
Now, normally when I shoot, I text Keith like, hey, big buck down, or hey, got a hog. But the beautiful part about the 50 is I don't have to text him, okay? He's gonna hear that crack of that rifle and he's gonna know, hey, Johnny got one.
I guess I've been sitting in there for several hours and watching different animals come and go, listening for a shot, and all of a sudden I heard it. So it was about an hour later, I guess, and all of a sudden I look up and one lone male Impala comes walking in. So I just tried to size him up right quick. I mean, he was alone, he was mature.
Showtime, baby. It's showtime. All right, well, here he is. I am whispering because I called the guys to come and get me. I wanted to retrieve the animal. I shot him about 2 hours ago. It is kind of warm, so take a look at this. This is a ram Impala. It's a real pretty animal, and to take it with a dragon claw, my confidence, every single time I pull the trigger, it goes up with this air rifle, so just for you to know. But that was a cool animal, cool hunt. And when he came in, I just looked up and saw him. And then he came to the salt. They may not be coming to feed right now because everything is so green. There's so much water everywhere. But every animal loves salt, and that's what did him in.
Now, we've had a lot of success on this trip so far. You know, Keith's been hunting with the air gun, and he's taken pretty much every animal on his list. He took out the Black Mamba, and he's been laying him down. So he was like, huh, what do I do now? And I said, Keith, how about you take the 50 BMG?
As luck would have it, the black wildebeest are out in front of us. We're trying to pick out the biggest, oldest bull. That's what I want. So Jaco picks out the bull that he says is the oldest in the bunch.
That one.
Are you on him, Johnny?
Yeah, I'm on him. He's on him. He's on him.
Okay, hold on.
How far is he at? It's like 120. He's still the closest one. Closest one.
Not yet. He's looking at us, right?
Yeah, yes. Closest one. That's it. He's gonna go. He's gonna go. And he's down.
Holy crap. Woo, baby. Whoa.
Well done.
Oh, am I glad I had my ears on?
Yeah.
Look at that. Look at that. Holy cow. We got a black wildebeest over there. Well, I love it when things work out. What do you think?
No, definitely.
Could not have gone better. We saw a small group of them, and we closed the gap to what, 110?
130.
130. Okay, which is just a chip shot for this Marine 50 BMG. Now, you know, everybody watches our 50 BMG videos really to see the damage that they do. Take a look. First off, if you're going to shoot a 50 BMG, you better have some ears. Okay, and Jaco, he had his ears plugged with bubble gum, but literally, let me show you this guy. I mean, he's got a cool looking mane. This is a black wildebeest, okay? And take a look at his boss right here. This is an old male. I mean, he's got a big boss up front, and his cape is absolutely beautiful. And so, with the only shot that I had, a frontal shot on this guy, took it. But I want to show you, I mean, as far as the entrance hole goes, it was right here, the front of the shoulder, right where you'd shoot one if you're shooting a 243 or 270 or anything else, that front of the shoulder shot. And the bullet goes all the way at him. And the exit, it didn't exit. It's somewhere inside this cavity. And so, thank you, Jaco.
Well done.
Thank you very, very much.
Something you might not know, unless you've seen our YouTube channel, is Keith absolutely loves hunting baboons. And I'm talking about, sometimes I gotta be like, Keith, you gotta hunt something other than baboons. I mean, I don't know what it is. He goes crazy for them. That being said is, Huntershill doesn't mind because they definitely need to be managed. As far as Keith goes, what's he looking for on this trip? Any chance at a baboon that he can get.
Where you got, yeah?
Okay, so you see the green patch?
Yes.
The big green patch on the top. There there's those two white, like the closest white stems. There's a big round tree. Okay, can you see him going up there?
How far is that?
Distance is 420.
Boy, and he's just going up through the woods.
Yeah, he's gone over those white rocks.
Yeah. Okay. Oh well. Good try.
Yep.
That's a good try.
Yes, one. Yeah, he's the only one there.
Oh, he's on the skyline. I don't want to shoot up there. Is it safe?
Yes, sir. No, there's nothing in the background for miles and miles and miles.
You sure?
I'm 100% you can take him.
Okay. If nothing's back there, I'll take the shot then.
Okay, whenever you're ready, take him. Oh, I just flopped him over.
All right, so here's what he looks like. This is a great big male baboon. And take a look at these long arms on him. I mean, these are unbelievable smart animals, and we shot him because he's an old one and they're pests. Okay, these guys are pests. And take a look at the teeth on them. Now people may think, oh, are these guys really that mean? Yeah, they're that mean. Let me just tell you that these are the pests. These are like the feral hogs of South Africa. They are destructive and they multiply like crazy. And for me, a trip to Africa would not be complete without a baboon. This is hardly what most people think of when they think of coming on safari in South Africa. You wouldn't think that it's going to be cold and wet and not real pleasant like it is right now. Normally it's hot and dry, but it is right now in the middle of April, and a cold front is blown in. We're at Huntershill, up on top of a mountain, up in the clouds, looking down, and we are trying to find something that we can get close enough with and identify, see if he's a quality animal or not to go after. While there are many beautiful animals over in Africa, I think, beauty is certainly in the eye of the beholder. Well, there's one animal I don't think he's very pretty at all. Okay, as a matter of fact, I think he's kind of homely, and it's called the RedHartebeest. He's kind of like he kind of got the short end of the stick, he's not very pretty, but he's a pretty cool animal. How far?
210, sir, the closest one to us.
Looking. Dadgummit, he's going away.
Yeah.
That's him walking away, right?
Yes, sir. Okay. The closest one to us still, closest one. Okay, 300.
Okay, here goes.
You got him?
Got him.
All right. You on him there, sir?
Yeah.
All right, whenever you're ready.
Go ahead.
You there?
Ready.
That's it.
Got him.
That's it. Woo! Yeah! Look at him jump. He's down.
Oh my goodness.
Wow. Yes.
Whoa. I got to tell you something. That right there was a challenge. All right, well, here he is. We're experiencing some real lousy weather here at Huntershill today anyway. I mean, most of the time it's not this way, but it has been tough hunting. I mean, this is a RedHartebeest, and when you take a look at him close, he's just so cool, almost demonic looking when take a look at him. But I want to say something about the rifle. I mean, this rifle is a Marine ULR rifle. I mean, it's like a tack driver. This guy right here, you know, a lot of people think a 50 BMG, they say, too much gun.
No.
Apparently not. I mean,
Not for
African
Africa.
animals are tough. I'm talking about, they're really, really tough. And this guy's probably 210, 220 pounds, but take a look on this back leg. He's got a cyst right here. Okay, and that could be why he was limping right there. But when you start taking a look at all the features on him, I mean, his heart's the reason why they call him a hartebeest is because, and you take a look at it, and his horns are shaped like a heart. Okay, he's got real good mass, but look at the shape of the horns, just like a heart. That's how they get the name RedHartebeest. But the coloration, they've got cool light color on the back of the ears and black up here on the back of the head. And their tail is just really neat. They've just got really cool markings. Look at this big hump on his back. And they are built for speed, man. They get out here and just run and run and run. That's what they do. And anyway, the 50 BMG did him in, and we got to get him back to Huntershill, back to the skinny shed and get him taken care of, because we got the rest of the day to try to see if this weather blows out here and see if we can find a blue wildebeest. I'm mad at blue wildebeest. I want one. Thank you.
Well done, sir.
Thank
well
you.
done.
All right, so we're wrapping this hunt up, and there's one animal that I really want to take. It's a blue wildebeest. I've taken a lot of blue wildebeests, but I haven't taken one on this trip yet. I mean, this has been a trip that for whatever reason, they've just kind of stayed away from me. And so we're driving around, and all of a sudden we see a group of them, and they're hundreds of yards away. And okay, I want to shoot an old male. All right, Yako is trying to look and glass, and we're seeing a lot of them now. We're in an area of the ranch that it seems like there's a bunch of them.
A little bit left. Okay, there's a bull coming down, one of those top ones in that gap.
Okay.
470.
That's a frontal shot right there, Johnny. Sure enough, he's looking right at us. It's that frontal shot again. The Terminator target special frontal shot.
What do you want to do, Keith?
Wait, I got him there.
When he looks away like that, you can actually take a shot on that shoulder. Wait, he's coming down. He's coming down. Nice bull. Stop
Let
there.
him stop.
Stop there. Stop. Ah.
Out of range.
460.
You there?
Yep.
Oh! Bring him down, boy!
Come on down,
Bring
baby.
him down, boy!
Come on down.
Come on! Come on, and he's down! Come on, come on!
I'll tell you what. Look at this. I mean, this is an old blue wildebeest bull. I mean, he's. Let's see if I mean, this is huge. I mean, look at him. Isn't that a cool looking animal? He's got big bosses right here. I mean, a lot of good mass, and he hooks around nice. But take a look. They got a funny looking nose on them. They've got unbelievable eyes. And the striping on them. Thank God he went down instead of up. You know, because he made it a little bit easier for us. You know, I don't get to see African animals like this every day. Matter of fact, not very often also. How would you compare this one to your average wildebeest?
Now this is a nice old bull. So those heavy bosses, bases that it's got there, all the cracks up on the horns, you can see, and the body, neck, everything is just, you can see it's a big old bull. This.
So on this hunt, I'm going to be using a gun that's legendary in this part of Africa.
Black Mamba.
Yeah, there is a legend going around these parts.
Black Mamba.
It's called the Black Mamba.
Infamous rifle. They know it as the Black Mamba.
Black Mamba. And I think you're going to find out why the legend of the Black Mamba exists. Black Mamba. Over the years, I've taken lots of different animals, and some are prettier than others. But there's one that I've never taken because I've never had an opportunity to take it. And so I think it's one of the prettiest animals in the Eastern Cape of South Africa. If you go to Conroe Taxidermy, you're going to see one right there. It's a Nyala. Some people call them a Nyala. Okay, whatever you call it, I call it beautiful. They're an antelope species with chaps and mane and multicolored, and I've never seen one. And I don't want to shoot just any Nyala. I want to shoot an old one. So far in this safari, I've already tagged a Kudu. Okay, and Johnny just loves Kudu. So we had an arrangement. It's like, okay, Kudu for Johnny, Nyala for me, and they both live in the same place. The deal is, if a Kudu comes out, Johnny's on deck. If a Nyala comes out, I'm on deck. All right, so we're on the hillside, and we look out there, and Jaco thought he saw a Nyala go in the brush, but it's thick, really thick. So I'm all geared up, and I didn't see him. And so, but he said, "Get out, get ready, get ready, get ready." And Johnny's getting the camera out, and so Jaco's trying to look for the Nyala. When all of a sudden,
It's a good one. Okay. Shh. Johnny, is it a big one?
That's a nice one, Johnny.
Johnny, get on the camera.
Johnny, take him.
Get on the camera on him.
I can't see the damn thing. Just down here. Come. Yeah. It's going out.
Get on the rifle. The rifle is ready.
It's 200.
But then forget about the Nyala.
Okay, it's 200.
I don't know. We're gonna take the for sure thing on the Kudu. You see him?
Here he goes. There he goes. You see him?
Yeah, I got him. Hold on. Don't shoot. Get a yardage on him. I don't see him.
He's behind the bush though. There he comes left. He's coming left. Yeah.
You see that yellowish tree there? Just went behind it. It just went behind it. Just check. You see him? Do you have him? Do you still have him? Just come down.
I can't see him. Can you? Talk to me, anybody.
360.
What's your hold?
You got him under there? There he goes. He's just gone through that gap. He's gone behind that.
Down here or up
He's
here?
behind where I'm showing, sir. Behind that big tree he went. He's moving left. So just go a little bit left. Go left.
I got him. There he is. There he is.
You see him? You still see him, Johnny? 1 second. Okay. Oh, there's another Nyala.
Where?
It's just behind the Kudu.
I don't see him.
Jeff, help Johnny there. Okay, sir. If you look back up at the top, there's a big line of rocks.
Yeah.
Down just past, there's a gap. There's another rock on top of another one. You see him there? You see him?
Yes, I got him.
Okay, you got him?
How far is that?
Distance, I'll tell you now, 390, but take 400.
Okay.
I'm on him.
Okay, hold on a second.
You see him?
Yeah, I'm on him. I'm taking a shot, guys.
Okay. Yes, man! That's a hit! He's just moving. He's gone behind that brush. I don't think he's gonna come out.
Talk about chaos. Holy
I don't think he's gonna come out there. Yes, Nyala down! Ah! Yes! Finally!
Oh my God.
That was nuts! First one we saw! Yes, man! Yes! Gosh dang! And almost a Kudu as well. That was nuts!
You know, it's amazingly thick in there. We got 4 men that Jaco sent up to retrieve the Nyala bull. And you can barely see them when they're coming down. That gives you an idea of how thick that brush is. You know, those guys they're the hardest working guys you're gonna see on safari. Oh my gosh. Yeah, go ahead and just set him down right here. Set him down right here. Yeah, turn around, yeah. All right, look at that. It took them an hour to go up there from the time they got up there to bring him down. So anyway, we're gonna go ahead and get this guy all set up and show him off to you. All right, so check this out. I have been hunting in Africa for over 20 years, and I've really never even had an opportunity at a bull Nyala before, but I want to show them to you. They're so beautiful. I mean, it's like I don't even know where to start. You know, look at these vertical lines on them right here. I mean, they're so unbelievable camouflage. Maybe they've been in the areas I've been hunting and I was never able to spot them. I mean, look at the spots up here on the face. They've got cool big ears, and look at the spiral horns like that. That's just beautiful, the way they come up and the ivory tips on them, and then you come this mane down the back. Look at here, how beautiful. They've got long hair up here on the neck, but look at this tail on them. This tail, big long tail. This guy was up on the mountain. You saw him. That was just chaos. I mean, it was just absolute chaotic, and to be able to pull this thing off is like a miracle. Okay.
Yes, sir. That's a nice old bull. A real nice old bull.
How old do you think he is?
He's probably at least 8 years old. He's nice and broomed off, yeah.
Living on this mountain. Oh my
gosh,
they're hardy.
Yes, sir.
Whew. I appreciate it so much.
Sir.
Thank you.
Beautiful.
This has been a quest of mine for a long time. And I'll tell you what, it's a beautiful trophy. They're fantastic to eat. And we'll be eating some of this later on in the safari. But You know, I came over here 18 days ago with a long list of animals I wanted to take, and I've checked off every animal on the list. Oh! Got him.
That's it.
Got him.
That's it.
Got him. And as I depart here, I'm actually kind of sad. I'm sad because I'm leaving a part of the world that I think is absolutely beautiful. The wildlife is abundant and the people are absolutely fantastic. So I'm already planning my return trip. So if y'all are interested in joining me on a trip back over here to the Eastern Cape of South Africa with Huntershill Safaris, contact Huntershill Safaris online. You can get a hold of them and just communicate with them via email. Contact some of their references, some of the people that have been over here, and they're gonna all say what I say. This place is first class all the way. I just want to tell you thank you for watching. Thanks to all the guys that brought this sucker off the hill, and thanks to you and the folks at Huntershill. And
yes, sir.
we got a lot of work to do still. We'll see you next time.
How was your day job today?
Yeah, that was a good day today. We shot an horse in Nyala pool this morning. And that's still... Yo, guys, Black Mamba! Black Mamba! Black Mamba! Black Mamba!